everyone, this is Kasia, and today I'm going to show you how to make tights for the American Girl doll using socks. For the ice skating outfit, some see-through tights that you can barely tell they're on her, some white tights for this dress. This is what they look like without the shoes or the dress. When choosing socks for this project, you want to make sure of a few things. You can use knee highs or you can use socks. However, you want to make sure that your socks are like the cool type socks, not the short ones that are just ankle length, because they're going to be too short. You need to be fairly long. Also, you need to make sure that your socks do not have a heel, so they're flat on the front and back, and that they are at least 3.5 inches across at the top. So 3.5, 3.5. Now let me show you how you're going to get your socks ready for sewing. First thing you want to do is flip it inside out. Once your sock is flipped, you want to measure 3.5 inches from the center of the top down, and you want to mark it on your sock. Then you want to measure 1.5 inches from the side towards the center, and you can connect these marks, and then again from this side until I make it to my mark, and this leaves me with this, for me it's almost 1 inch gap. Your gap may be 1/2 inch, maybe 1/4 inch, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how big this is, it'll work out anyway. Now I want to go down, so I want to have 1.5 inch gap here, and I want to go down until I get 6.5 inches. Now this sock is barely long enough because it's only a little over 6, but as long as you have 6 you're fine. So go as far as you can and then round it off here, and then I'll leave this original edge. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So go down, keep a 1.5 inch gap here until I make it to the bottom and round it off. So this one's ready for sewing. We'll sew in a little bit. Now let me show you the other one. So once again, the first thing you're going to do is flip it inside out. Now I'm going to use a white marker on this one so you can see it. Again, I have 3.5 inches across, and I'm going to measure from the center top until I am at 3.5 inches down. So here from the side, to get to 1.5 inches, I'm going to be here, and then 1.5 inches. So now I only have 1/2 inch gap. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go down 6 inches and a half, so 6.5 inches. And once I am at my 6.5 inches, I'm going to round off this end, like so. And same thing on the other side, 1.5 inch. Go down for 6.5 inches and round off at the bottom. And this one is also ready to be sewn. So I'm at my machine now, and this is what you're going to do with your sock. You're going to go right over the lines that you had just drawn. This is a little special case because I'm using the seam, so I'm going to start here, but normally you would just start on the side, and you'll see that on my other sock. You can do this on the machine or by hand. You don't need a serger for this project. Just go right on that line. Once you have finished sewing your sock, you're going to take your scissors and go right outside your seam line. So I'm going to say 1/8 inch. These are ready. Now all have to do is flip them right side out and try them on. Same thing on these. You're just going to go right over the line that you have drawn. Once again, you don't need a serger. So now that you have sewn it together, you're going to cut around your seam at about 1/8 inch. Now if this gap here is tiny, like a quarter, you can just make a slit instead of cutting it out. Okay, so here they are, ready to be flipped and tried on. Here are the hose ones I just made. And here are the white ones. I hope you enjoyed this project. Make sure to give me a thumbs up and come back to see me soon.